Hello everyone, welcome to my presentation today. My name is Pawan Kumar Joshi. I am VP of Information Technology at Fiserv. My research topic title is Implementation of AES DUKPT in Software Point of Sale, Enhancing Security in Digital Payment Systems. This paper explores the implementation of AES with DUKPT in software systems. Software systems are payment applications running on a standard mobile devices that are available off the shelf in the mass market. Today, the rapid advancements of digital payment technologies necessitates robust and efficient encryption methods to ensure secure transactions. By integrating AES DUKPT on software systems, we can achieve enhanced security and scalability and compliance with PCI standards. This paper dives into architecture, key management, encryption, transaction processing, and performance evaluation of AES DUKPT within software environments. The shift towards the mobile and digital payment systems has revolutionized the financial sector. By offering unprecedented convenience and accessibility. However, this also brings significant challenges which allow the softPOS, which allows merchants to accept payment using standard over-the-counter mobile devices, is particularly susceptible to security threats. By implementing AES DUKPT, AES DUKPT encryption, we can ensure that the secure transaction processing in software systems are compliant with PCI security requirements, and your transaction data is safely maintained throughout the system. So there are three pillars of this implementation. First is advanced encryption standard, that is a highly trusted encryption algorithm used to secure data by converting it into an unreadable format without the proper key. DUKPT is derived unique key per transaction, is a key generation method defined by ANSI and approved for securely processing of cardholder data throughout the payment transactions. SoftPOS, as I mentioned before, enables merchants to accept card payments using standard mobile devices without the need for dedicated hardware. This technology leverages the mobile device's capability to process transactions securely. So basically, all you need is a standard mobile devices with NFC enabled, and with this mechanism, you can start accepting payment transactions on your own phones, tablet, whatever other handheld devices. The architecture. So there are two main aspects of the architecture. First is the key management. Key management is further divided into two parts: the key generation and key injection. Key generation is a critical aspect of AES DUKPT implementation. In this, we create or generate a base derivation key that is used to derive the initial keys, and from that initial key, uh, a future session keys are created, which are going to be unique per transaction, enhancing the security of the transaction since a unique key would be generated per transaction. So even if one transaction is compromised or one key is compromised, you can only um, exploit that one transaction. There is no other impact to any of the previous or later transactions and its data. The second aspect of key management is the key injection. In this, uh, the key management server, which is basically on the payment host, is generating an initial key and an initial key serial number from the financial HSMs, which is hardware security modules designed to operate on or designed to perform cryptographic operations securely. So the initial key and KSN is created and then injected into the device in a secure space. So once the device is provisioned with the initial key and the KSN, it is ready to accept transactions. So in the transaction processing, once the payment application initializes a transaction by initiating an NFC reader on the device. So the NFC is able to read a contactless card. Once it reads it, the payment application then uses the initial key to generate a future key that would be used to encrypt the card data. And it generates a KSN by incrementing the transaction counter. This encrypted data is then transmitted to the payment host or a payment gateway securely over TLS. On the payment host side, again, the host application uses the financial HSM to decrypt the data by passing the BDK to derive the transaction session key. And once it is able to decrypt the data, it can process the transaction through its processor systems. This section talks about the security analysis of this implementation. So there are 4 aspects of security analysis. One is the key management security. Here, each device is injected with an initial key from the BDK and an initial KSN. So each device would have its own unique key, and it will not be shared across different devices. Then the second is the key serial number. Then third aspect, so the key serial number is always going to be unique per transaction, making sure nobody is able to regenerate those keys and decrypt the data. The third aspect is the encryption security. Here we are using AES, which provides a robust encryption by ensuring that the transaction data remains confidential and tamper-proof. The use of unique key for each transaction further enhances the security. DUKPT is considered one of the most secure encryption technology available today and helps minimize the risk of data breaches and fraud. The solution is also compliance with the industry standards such as PCI DSS, PCI PIN, ensuring payment system meets the regulatory requirement. Performance evaluation of this solution um, is basically first thing is encryption and decryption speed. The performance of AES duckput and software POS is evaluated based on encryption and decryption speed. The result indicates that AES duckput provides efficient encryption without significant impact on transaction processing times. Scalability is another aspect of evaluating this solution. So the duckput scalability aligns with the transaction volume, making it ideal for large-scale payment systems. It effectively manages encryption keys across different devices and locations. For AES duckput, a one BDK can be used in more than 4 billion different devices, and each device can perform 4 billion unique transactions before BDK needs to be rotated. As you can imagine, it can be scaled pretty good. Flexibility. Adaptable and versatile duckput uh, seamlessly integrates into various payment processing system and environments, from POS terminals to online payment gateways. These are already supported out of the box in most of the payment gateway systems. The conclusion. The implementation of AES duckput and SoftPOS offers a secure and efficient solution for digital payment processing. By leveraging the strength of AES and duckput, this approach ensures robust encryption, effective key management, and compliance within the industry. Thank you.